Greetings and salutations. So we're back in Imperium once again. We're back now, back in Imperium, and this is more of a video around. Uh, I think I found a bug or a process where you lose food out of your processor, and so the reason why I'm starting here on the screen is because I want to show the server that I play on. I play on the Empyrion Studios official server, vanilla default MP scenario, and so it's my understanding that this server doesn't have a have the tutorial. I don't really care about tutorial. I more prefer the expansive space and the building aspect. Also, as you notice, some of the preferences are a little different between the two server settings. They're not identical, and so I this is the server I'm on, the vanilla. I wish they did numbers. If it said Imperium official servers, and then it was like 002, and just that way it'd be easier to say I play on server 5. That they used to do that in the Exiles, and when I segue away from it's kind of set my understanding of the numbers in a server helps a lot. It's because a lot of people are like, well, I'm on this server, and they don't remember all this other stuff. Okay, so we'll join in the game. I haven't been on a couple days due to work, but let's see here. Connecting to server. I've been doing this Mio. I started drinking this Mio. It's like 0 calorie uh, beverage kind of enhancer. It just kind of it tastes like Tang. It reminds me of I don't know if you folks ever had Tang before, but it it's like Tang. That astronaut food from the '60s, or astronaut drink, kind of like an orange juice type of drink. So, but it makes it easier to drink water because water nowadays just takes so chlorinated that and you have to drink a lot of water to stay healthy. So, Tang or Mio with the orange flavor of Mio with vitamins. But I notice I almost drink twice as much water when I added that stuff. Hey, we're in the game. We're back. We're back. Oh, so one of the things, as I do these videos, I kind of inject some of the things that I'd like to see to improve the overall game quality. And one of the things I need to do here is I'm gonna do one of two things. I can either rob the generator. I have to move my damaged vehicles. Um, I want to do a Wi-Fi extender or a Wi-Fi booster because I have right here. If I hold my mouse over it, right there, solar defense satellite. I started building these solar defense satellites, and that's not what this video is for. This video, I had a good load in because my panels are back. That's a good indicator. I wanted to show where the food processing is not working correctly. So go over here to the food processor, and we're gonna pick refrigerator. Let's pick an empty refrigerator if I have one. Refrigerator 9. We'll pick refrigerator 9. Okay. And one of the things that I would do is I would do the salami, right? And so refrigerator 9. Okay, so we're gonna do this. We're gonna make how I want to do this. Okay, salami is a ingredient that you need in emergency rations. Which, by the way, I would like them to be named MREs, meals ready to eat, that don't expire. Right, meals ready to eat, MREs, and a ration could be like a smaller version. I know this is not important. Okay, and so what I've realized what happens is when I try to craft these rations, and let's say I have a base that has 6 processors, food processors, and to just click on the ration, it would take forever. It would take, but if I pre-configure some of these, okay, now we got to go find refrigerator 9. So let's do this. So I'm going to take this food, right? And so it's got an hour and 66 minutes. I'm going to take it out of my inventory and I'm going to put it in my hotbar. So now it is out of refrigerator 9. Okay, and we're gonna wait, and we're gonna do this. Okay, and we're gonna let a couple of these make. So we're gonna separate the time that it takes to. Okay, there's one. Okay, hour 65, hour 66. Okay, so we're gonna go back. We're gonna go back here. Actually, we're gonna go through here. Okay, we're gonna go solar farm, and then we're gonna refrigerator 9. And I'm doing this for a purpose because I'm not conjoining them. I'm keeping them separate, right? So you have 65 minutes, 66 minutes. And what'll end up happening, or what has happened in the past, is that so we have one here that I put in, and then we have the ones that it's making. So this is the stack that it will stack, and we'll let actually let's do this. Let's make it an even 100. Is that right? I think I gotta add. I gotta click right here. That's right. I'm clicking on the wrong thing. 3, 4, right there. So that's an even 100. So I should have one more. So I should have a stack of an even 100 here, and then I should have one extra one, 65 minutes, 66 minutes. And what happens is when I'll come back, uh, refrigerator 9. Let's do this too. Come over here. We'll go to the next food processor, and we'll make some of the other components. I'm gonna go select refrigerator 9. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Right here, refrigerator 9. And then I got a bunch of these are full of food. So let's process. What do we have here? Okay, perfect. Refrigerator 12. So now let's make, to make a ration, it says that I need fruit juice, energy bars. Um, let's do energy bars. Let's do 100. Okay, so we do 100 energy bars. We have 35 of those. Let's do 35 of these. What does it says? 2 buds. Oh, okay. I guess we'll just do 20. Even though that's not an even math. Okay. And then we'll go find another one. And here we'll just pick do refrigerator 9. Okay. And we'll do 100. Okay. We'll do 100. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna do different. I'm gonna do a different. We're gonna do refrigerator 8. I want to separate these out to try to go upstairs. Go upstairs. And so what has happened is that when I come back, all of them will be on the regular timer. Of course, this video will take 166 minutes to do, but all of these will expire because the processor is putting them into the fridge instead of me putting into the fridge. This is the one where I put it into the fridge, so it will retain that 165 unless they patch it out. So that's why on some of these, like I would have 2 or 300 expired food. So let's go F4. Let's select. Let's do this. We'll just select that F4. We'll just top this off. We'll fill the buds back up. And then I found if this is your first time watching with these videos, I always like to put these in rows so that way I can kind of jetpack down the area. And so a feature that I would like to see is I've built a better farm. I've built a really nice farm, and it's time to scrap this. It's time to scrap this. And I wish there was an option since I built this. If I went to maybe have an option here for base logistics or base, I don't know, or if you could figure out how to stick it in somewhere here, maybe like right here under statistics, maybe one of these empty boxes or uh, base logistics, maybe here, maybe it needs to be here, a button somewhere up here in the top corner where you just say deconstruct. So if you built it, you can deconstruct it and it just feeds into your factory. So if I hit F2, um, that's just a long load. Wow. If I hit F2, ooh, and I get a little corruption. It feeds back. Oh, that just crashed on me. That's not good. If I there you go, vanilla connect. Drink some more of my Tang flavored water, orange juice flavored 1960s Tang. But yeah, it says it has vitamins, so that's good. Fortified, and that's one thing I notice is we don't get enough vitamins these days. But I've really been I wanted I noticed in the last patch they added the ability to some more functionality in the build set, and I want to get in there and spend some more time in that. Haven't lately. I kind of been um, kind of get myself back up to a playable status because that drone just wrecked me. So all my I had to kind of take all my ships and stick them to my miner, and then fly back with like 4 ships attached to my miner. Uh, my mining prospecting mining vessel to get them all back. Now I'm gonna make some connexes or some C train types of structures so that way I can store materials and haul them around better. And that's kind of a long load time. But as I was saying though, that it would um, I want to build some more stuff, but I haven't had the chance to get in the material. One of my big issues with the game though lately has been the playability loops. I've kind of if you take the building out of the scenario and people can't spend much time building their ships, and you kind of take the exploration, you've already done all your exploration, then you realize that you keep seeing a lot of the POIs, and you're like, okay, even though the world is different and the space is not occupied, and you realize that the POIs are there's a lot of familiarity in POIs, and you're really looking for that combat. That's the issue that I've been having is I'm having a hard time finding the good combat, and even though I've been hitting the harder and harder zones, the there's not enough world spawn in, or there's not enough interaction in the game to drive that. There needs to be more injection, like some drones spawn in, or maybe you get a POI that flies by. They pick up your radar signal, and you get a message that says you've been detected by Zurax. Estimated 6 minutes time of arrival, or estimated 4 minutes time of arrival, and you got to defend them on. I know they have that on the planet, but in space they don't have that aspect too much. And so, and I like the idea of this building, being off planet and building in space. I really like the solar space station stuff, and I also need to get in creative mode and be able to see if I'm still Wi-Fi'd in. I am. So let me just get the rest of this. But I'm trying to figure out how to do an airlock, a good example of an airlock, so that way I can start building these modular buildings. Because sometimes you build a base, and then you realize you need some more functionality, or you need let's say you need a furnace room, or you need a furnace thingy majigger or something, and so or maybe you need a repair bay, a portable repair bay. And if I just, let's say I had my ladder here, and if I just went straight through the ceiling, and then if I had an airlock hatch that attached, where let's say I went straight through the ceiling right here, and then I had and I was trying to think how to make it. I could try to make it with a small SV, and hatch and just attach it, because I have to have still have a core, and I have to have a door, and I could make the hat, and then I'll use that one landing gear to lock it, and figure out a way to to come up with a good airport so I can, as I put these buildings down, I can link them up, and then I think I got to make one generator. But I'm gonna stop the video here. This video is really for about the vegetables and the fruit, and this will be a two-parter because I'll put all that stuff in there, and then I'll come back in a day or so, and we'll see if all that stuff expired, because that's what it's been doing on me, is it's been expiring, and we'll see where it's at. But as always, thanks for watching. I got some more videos coming up, but let me know what you think. Give me some feedback. I know there's a lot of ramble here, but it's better than just listening to me just breathe like. All right, all right. Everybody have a good day.